um, grandparent, the twin guys that married sisters, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just gets more complicated. But uh, there's a lot of intermarriage between fairly close relatives in that whole family tree. Um,
Wow.
they have that posted on one of the sites, and you can see, uh, so basically, I guess down to this present generation, that those genetics have, been passed on, and you can see that some of the brothers and sisters, they married outside of close relatives, and their children, do not have a severe disability. So uh, hopefully, eventually that will resolve, the result of the intermarriages there with close family.
Wow. Wow.
Woo.
That was a lot. Good for
Yes,
you.
Wow.
it is a
Oh my
lot,
God.
and so it's just amazing. And Eric hasn't. They have not approached the Amish with any of this, so they're going there with a former Amish person whom Eric knows, and they have a cameraman because Eric uses him for his other channel so that they can film, the process. They probably won't be able to film the Amish council and things, but they're going to be going. Um, to visit the Amish and propose, ask them if they would consider doing this house. And so the Amish, I don't think they know they're coming, but I think they're going there with a lot of, hope and prayers um, that the Amish will take this on.
Wow.
Victoria Hall says of the opinion BJ and Larry need to be restricted from that property and those mentally challenged family members.
BJ and Larry need to go. You know, uh, Larry needs to go. Larry's just, he's not trustworthy. He was over at Eric went out last night and bought like $300 worth of food to have a Labor Day barbecue for the whole family. And the Airbnb had given him a like 50 some inch TV that they had taken out and replaced or something in the the Airbnb yesterday, and they donated that to the Whittaker family. And so they were all there, and Larry was there, and he was just, like nothing's happened, And then today he does this stuff to Eric, and there he sat last night, acting. It's just I don't understand it how someone can do that,
Yeah, this whole thing is just mind blowing.
right? And I
Right?
mean, these family members, they don't understand. They are innocent, pretty innocent-minded people.
Yes, yes.
And
Right.
Betty's smarter, but even with saying that, Betty can be convinced of things really easily. She's very easy manipulated, and these people have endured a lot, from being bullied by just people being mean to them in the community, like people driving up to their house at night and throwing rocks at it, and saying nasty things to them, and and now one of their own is, probably, all that money's gone, and you know how can the family member do that and then live with them and just hang out and take advantage of all the nice things that are being done for them, and then just be like a snake, Uh,
Right.
it, it's just
Well,
real.
Harley Kitten has a comment here. There has been over 150,000 raised to build them a house. Betty kept asking for the money and gave it to the family members who used it for drugs, then lied
Yes,
about it.
yes, and
Wow.
and then when Larry's camper burned down, um, he had talked Betty into letting him keep a lot of that money. Um, and it was thousands of dollars that somehow Betty had, I guess Mark had released to Betty. And he was keeping it in the camper, I guess in like a little safe box or something. But according to Larry, the money burned up with the camper. But just a few days later, BJ's boyfriend put a video out, and he had handfuls of just hundreds of dollars. And
Holy shit.
Patrick said at least he was at least holding $40,000 in his hands in that video, and he was saying this is what happens when you work hard.
Oh my God.
Wow. Stacy Smith says rehab was offered to BJ and her boyfriend.
Yeah, Mark offered to pay for it, every bit of it, and Eric
Huh.
has also had it arranged that BJ and her boyfriend could go, and because he has a friend that does has a rehab program, and she wouldn't do it.
That's just really sad. Hi, Ellie Mae. And Todd is here. Hi,
Yes, he
Todd.
is.
And Samantha. Somebody else came in. Pearl Puskas. I'm not sure who that is, but welcome.
Right.
And who else? I think we got everybody else.
So
Todd,
far, huh?
Todd, where have you been? You've been gone a while. Yep, I think we
There,
got
yeah,
everybody.
there is one video that everybody should watch, and it is one from Soft White Underbelly, and it is the day that Mark find, finds out that BJ is lying, that when she called begging for money for Larry's funeral. Um,
Okay, now which one was Larry?
Larry is BJ's dad.
Okay,
He's the one that lives with Betty. They all live in the house now.
okay.
Okay. BJ called up Mark and was crying and said that Larry had passed away and she needed $150. I think it was to get a tire for her car or something so she could get to the funeral. And then she called back begging for more money so she could buy the family clothes to wear to the funeral. She wanted like $800. And
Wow.
Mark something about it. He didn't give her all that money that she was asking for. Instead, he got on a plane and he flew to West Virginia and he drove up to the Whittaker's house and because he wanted to go to the funeral, you know. And when he drove up there, Larry's getting out of the car and BJ's getting out of a car and they make a beeline to get inside that camper. And finally they come out and he confronts them. And
Huh.
I, Mark is a not, I mean, you just have to watch the video. I think he handled it much better than I know I could have handled it. But it wasn't soon after that he didn't go back anymore, and you really can't blame him. But he offered BJ rehab that day. But if you want to see what this BJ girl is like, watch that video.
Well, speaking of BJ, Harley Kidden says BJ is a drug addict. She will not get clean unless she wants. I know of an addict that has been to 25 rehabs. They only get clean when they want to. And one other comment before you start um, telling us all about this. Stacy says these fellows definitely have this family's best interest in mind, and you can tell he actually cares about them, especially Timmy.
Oh, I
Wow.
agree 100%. you're absolutely correct. Um, I think that Eric and Patrick both are totally transparent and that they have this family's best interest at heart. So that's really all the news that I have that I've caught up with today. So,
Annette says, I thought Larry was. Oh, never mind. She said, I thought Larry was the dad. I thought she said dead. But yeah, I thought I saw
I,
something that said he was dead.
yes.
well, yeah, he's not. Larry's very much alive. BJ called Mark from Soft White Underbelly because she needed drug money, and she told him Larry was dead.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, okay.
I get it.
Wow.
Y- Yeah, and Mark, he kind of got smart to it there, I guess, but he was going to go. He liked Larry. He liked Larry, and he flew out to West Virginia from California to go to Larry's funeral. And when he got there, Larry's fine.
What the hell? How did they think they were going to get away with that? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, did they think Mark couldn't check that out?
I mean, that's just, I don't know how they thought. Well, obviously they didn't think.
Well, it's all on video. The whole scenario is from the time Mark he gives a little background and he plays the voice recordings of when BJ called to tell him Larry had died and she was asking for money. And there's a couple of more phone calls she made asking for more money. And so he decides to go. The whole thing's he videoed the whole entire thing. And even when he confronted them, and I was just sort of blown away by it because this girl, she is caught red-handed for what she did, and she's just sobbing, saying, "I'm no, I shouldn't have done that," and blah. And then she is still just as arrogant as she can be about it. I'm
Wow.
just shaking my head over that whole thing, but
Yeah.
uh,
It's just,
you need to.
Ellie Mae, Ellie Mae says you have to watch the short of Timmy dancing to Barney. He is
Oh,
so happy living with Eric. Oh,
oh, he loves Eric and Patrick as
oh,
That's
well.
cute.
And so Eric and Patrick, if they go with the guardianship thing, they want to co-guardian Timmy, you know, together. And they want to get a T-shirt made that said Timmy and two dads and Timmy or something like that. It was really cute, but
oh.
um, yeah, that is just something they're thinking about. So who knows if that'll happen or not. But um, there's a lot. There's a lot to watch,
Oh,
so that you know the whole history with this family.
right,
You
right.
know,
Oh my God.
yeah. Uh,
Wow.
and they love each other dearly. It's just, they do love each other, and they have lived such a close life in that little area there. They're all they have, and it's so sad that Timmy has spent all 46 years of his life, you know, with them, and they love him and he loves them, but he has had no opportunity to, go and do things that other, you know, um,
Yes,
special need kids could
yes.
do that would help them.
Yeah.
So
It's just, it's just sad. Like
really,
when they went to, when he that guy took them shopping at Walmart. Timmy and Ray were both over there getting coloring books and
yeah,
holding them up to their chest. And then they
yeah,
put them in the basket, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I mean, that was so cute, but sad.
it it is sad, and that's basically what Timmy did every single day. He would color and he would write,
Oh,
or as well as he can in a little spiral notebook, and he would draw. So that
oh,
was his entertainment, and but he's so happy. He's very so happy. But
because he really doesn't know any better, you know?
right, and he's such a loving nature, and
Yes.
that being with Patrick and Eric has just opened up his world, and he's like a 6-year-old kid. He really is. He just wants to be loved, and he just loves them so much.
Stacy says Timmy was so happy when BJ was made to leave and not return. And then Stacy says how sad she was so abusive to him, knowing he cannot verbally tell anyone. And one
Right,
more, and I'll give you back the floor. And Harley Kitten says, the sad thing is there is thousands of families like them, but you don't get, but they don't get help because they are not on YouTube.
That's true. That is true.
Oh,
Harley
and
Kitten says yes, and people at Walmart were coming up to hug them. Before they were on YouTube, they would avoid them. Oh, yeah.
right. And they love to get their picture taken with people, and they love it when people ask them questions. Um, they love being around people, and it's
Oh,
just so, you know, they had loved each other, and they have a perfectly normal life for them. Uh, but it's sad, I guess, when we look at that compared to most of our lives, it is sad.
Stacy Smith says, imagine Timmy's life now. A nice, clean home, his own bed, nutritious food to eat, and time and love put into him. Yeah. Yeah, because I saw the inside of their house and I'm like, ooh, kitchen was dirty, dishes and pots and pans everywhere, and food that was half eaten. I'm like, gross.
It's really not a good situation there, and the only source of heat that they have, according to Patrick, is a wood stove uh, in the living room, and the stovepipe goes up through the ceiling, not even like in a chimney. And he says the pipe's not insulated, like a there's I don't know anything
Yeah,
about that, but
yeah.
it has to be a certain kind of stovepipe for that to make it safe. So I'm surprised the
Right.
place hasn't burned down from that.
I
It's
know.
really scary.
It is.
Sounds like their heat's going right up through the roof. We grew up with wood stoves, and you put the little damper thing in there so you can kind of
Right,
adjust the flow and keep it. Yeah, because even myself, I even heated my home with wood stoves. I mean, it's a process and it's work, but poor things. I can imagine
and
how cold and it's damp there too.
right.
Oh,
Patrick
poor
said that
things.
there was like black mold all over the place there, and that it leaked, and that things would
Yeah.
get wet. So it's a horrible living, where they live. It is not a good situation. They desperately need better housing.
Right.
Stacy Smith says, Timmy in the bathroom singing, I she.
That was funny.
I haven't seen that one.
I generally run our own chat on my TV, so but I've got their live going, and there's still 5.9 thousand people watching. It's still just
Wow.
running like a ticker tape. As
Yeah,
it's
it was
going.
amazing. I watched
But,
until I came on Bucky's channel, and I'm like, they're never going to get through these donations because they were, reading the donations and thanking people for. Someone wanted to donate Universal Studio tickets to Timmy and Eric because Eric had
aw,
mentioned that he would love to take him to the ET thing
Oh,
there when he goes to Georgia because it's not that much, Orlando Spirit. It's somewhat like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. on to
Right.
Orlando. Yeah. So it's a feasible trip for Timmy. I can't even
Mm.
imagine what Timmy would do if he saw that.
Oh my God, he would go wild.
I think it'd be so much sensory overload. I don't know what he would do.
I could imagine him like seeing Mickey Mouse and freaking out and just running up to him, you know?
Oh,
Oh, I know.
wow.
And, and he loves cartoons. He's watching shows that 5 and 6 year old kids watch, and
Right,
he loves them. So, but he doesn't get to watch TV at home a whole lot because Ray watches the TV. So Timmy may have never got to watch like kids shows on
right,
TV.
right.
Well, here's an
Wow.
interesting comment, guys. Harley Kitten says another YouTuber tried to get the trailer replaced and had it paid for. The trailer company found out who it was for and they backed out. They have a bad reputation in the town.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
And
That's pretty
TG
crappy.
Chicago says, "Really, Harley? That's sad."
So someone was trying to buy them a new trailer to live in. Another
I'll re-
YouTuber.
I'll read it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll read the whole thing again because it was a mouthful. Harley Kitten says another YouTuber tried to get the trailer replaced and had it paid for. The trailer company found out who it was for and backed out. They have a bad reputation in the town.
Wow.
That's really sad. They just ended
Sure
their lives.
is. That's horrible.
Well,
And
Yeah.
that's
Gretchen,
almost
oh,
discrimination if they had money to pay for it.
yeah, it does. And Gretchen says Betty is shady too. The innocent thing is an act. She has lied to Mark in the past. She can't be fully trusted either.
No, that's true. I agree. Betty, she's very easily manipulated by other people in the family, and she can put on two faces, to the YouTuber or the person he's trying to help. And but I think Betty would really like to do the right thing, but I think that she is very easily persuaded by family, and she will take the family's side. I think I don't know if she's scared of them or if she just feels really caught in the middle. I don't know, but that's true.
Wow.
Stacy says Timmy is learning from these child's programs. Yeah.
Aw.
And Kathy says even Lorraine is doing better. She has stated, oh, I'm sorry, she has started joining the conversations. Well, that's good.
Yes.
Lorraine is so cute. I think she's just darling. Uh, she takes those chips and she hides them in her chair.
Ellie Mae says, but how much of Betty's doings is due to fear?
Hmm.
Annette says, I guess I need to watch more videos of them and I'll be able to figure things out. Yep,
Same.
that's what we're going to have to do. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Yes, we do. But that's
Gretchen
okay. We'll
said,
get there.
I don't think Betty is afraid. She's feisty as heck.
I just think that she may have a hard time knowing who to believe sometimes. And
Yeah.
I think that she can be really unduly influenced by family, and then she will stay, with the family's opinions. I think I think I want to believe that Betty wants something better, and but I think that there's a lot of turmoil that goes on and changes Betty's mind, and I think she has a real problem standing up for what she really might want. That's that's how I feel about Betty.
Harley's got a lot of information, and Funky's telling her to come up. And
Yeah,
she said
she
I
should.
wouldn't know how to, but thanks. It's easy. Come up, Harley. You have a lot of information. It's so easy. Come on, because Harley has a lot of information. She's been putting a lot in the chat.
Yeah, I only know what I see on the videos, and I have just followed them for a
Right,
long time.
right, right.
And and with being, I lived in an Appalachian town for years in Western North Carolina, and it's not all touristy there. There are a lot of areas out in Eastern Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
and Western in the mountain areas that there are people that remind me of the Whittaker family, and I sort of understand these people somewhat, but I don't live in that community or that region, that area. So it
Right,
would be very
right.
interesting perspective to hear from someone who does live in that area, and can
Mm-hmm.
spread a little more light and maybe we could understand better, you know.
Funky says, quiet but fearless knows a lot as well. Oh, definitely. More than a lot of us know.
Oh, probably not more than most people know. I just have watched this for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm scared
And
to ask, but how
it
many episodes are on YouTube
oh my
about?
God.
I wouldn't. There's a lot
Catch
because
up.
There's gotta be thousands.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mark Mark spent several years visiting the family, so he put out multiple videos
Now why did he stop visiting them?
because of the money situation. About he couldn't trust them anymore. I think it was a matter of
Oh,
trust.
oh,
And with the last thing, the the big uh story, when BJ said Larry was dead, and Larry knew what she was
right,
doing. They were
right.
all aware of it. Even Betty got on the phone with Mark that day before and said, "Yeah, Larry was dead." She lied to Mark as well, and I think it just broke Mark's heart. I think it really did, that he had done so much, and tried so hard for this family, and that they would, you know, be basically lie to him. And
Harley Kitten says he still visits them. He stopped the fundraising.
yeah, I, I haven't seen a video in a long time since he's been there and he's filmed them. I knew that he stopped doing any type of fundraising for them, but there was over, I don't know, I would over $100,000, probably more than that, he raised, and there's nothing, very little,
Wow.
just gone.
Diane Frank Joden says, I've watched from the beginning. Oh, wow. Hey, why don't you come up here, Diane? Since you've watched from the
Wow.
beginning, come up here. Fill us in. Come on.
It'd be
So, what
great.
happened to all that money then?
Well, it sounds like they definitely need a protective payee.
Yes.
I think most of it was for family members that would call, ask Betty for money, and just torment her until she gave it to them.
Oh, here's a good question from Faye Stewart. If you were to start watching now, where's a good place to start?
Uh,
At the
Mm.
beginning of where Patrick starts to post videos of him and Timmy, if you go to Patrick's Facebook page, it's just Patrick Rourke, Roark, I believe. Patrick started to post videos of him and Timmy, and you can kind of go from there.
hmm. Wow.
Annette says the neighboring YouTubers filming them can't take care of them 24/7.
Harley says Betty gave a lot of the money to her nephews too that were drug addicts.
Yeah, BJ's
And
sons. Yeah,
and Gretchen says they got a new roof. Larry bought a truck. The rest squandered away by BJ, Larry, and her sons. Wow.
absolutely. I mean, they could have had a house. They could have had a house several years ago. It's just a shame.
It really is. It's awful the way they're living.
It is.
Oh,
Well, how many people are in the one household then? It sounds it's like quite a few.
There's Larry, and there's Betty, there's Lorraine, Ray, and Timmy.
so five.
Okay.
Right.
I thought maybe there was more than that.
How many bedrooms are there?
One.
Oh my God.
That came up the other day, and Eric said that that was a question someone had. Eric said that Ray sleeps on a little cot like bed somewhere near the it's in the kitchen actually,
Oh my God.
and that Larry sleeps in a chair like a chair, recliner chair, and Betty sleeps on the sofa, and Timmy sleeps with his mother in a bed in the little tiny bedroom off the living area, off the living
Oh
room.
my God.
Wow.
Stacy says, and all the dogs. And Gretchen says, BJ has been physically abusing them. She beats on them. Wow. This is sad.
And I think they need to. I think BJ needs arrested for abusing them. It's just terrible.
Harley Kitten says these people that live in extreme poverty but do not have such dirty houses. This is the way they have lived for years, plus they have dogs.
Yeah. Kathy says, well, that was my last able bodied action in the chat. Kathy, did you take a gummy? You did, didn't you? You took part of a gummy. Yes or no before you are useless. Yes or no? You took part of a gummy. Harley says BJ and her junkie boyfriend. I believe the boyfriend is in jail. BJ won't go away because no one will press charges. I call her Harley Quinn. Hey, I like that too. Hardy Kitten says there are people that live in the. Oh, yeah. Never mind. You read that one.
You've had too many gummies already, haven't
I
you?
only had one.
I don't
Kathy,
believe you.
Kathy, did you take part of a gummy? Hell nah to the nah nah. You done took something because you're talking crazy. So you're not fooling me.
Now, where did it go? Oh, Sandra says, did they get a restraining order on BJ?
Yes, they did for 10 days, and they're going to be going back to court, I think, next week to try to get that extended.
Wow. And Harley Kitten says there's another brother, Kenny. He comes around sometimes but doesn't live there. He's decent.
Right. I agree with that.
Mm,
You know, um, when you talk about their living conditions, I think that I don't live like that because, I live much differently, with hygiene and the type of home I live in, and I've had better opportunities probably than any of that family ever could have had. Um, they are, you know, do have disabilities, intellectual disabilities, and I try to look at that when I look at how they live. And Maya Angelou, uh, I always quote from her. It's been a mantra in my life. I did the best I could with what I knew, but when I knew better, I did better. And so
Hmm.
I think that maybe they can do better once they know how to do better. But that's gonna have that someone has to
Yes,
help, has to show
I
them.
agree. I agree.
Well, has
And
Because,
adult protective services or children's protective services been in the picture very much, or?
I have never seen any of those people, but I'm sure when Timmy was school aged, that you know there had to probably, because he's not that old, there had to be some intervention, maybe a social worker or something. And he was fed, he was clothed, he was kept warm, and there probably was no abuse. You I'm there. He was just there. That's where he lived. He had love. Um, and he got special ed in school, and I'm sure
Uh,
when he turned 18, there wasn't any more intervention with him.
Ellie Mae says, I did home health for years. You wouldn't believe how many people live.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Oh, there are so many just sad situations that we don't see. We don't look for them. I think sometimes, and something I guess most of us don't even want to think about. But
Hmm.
we're so fortunate that we have maybe what we consider to be a better life, and we have been fortunate enough to have people who have taught us how to do better, or how to you know want more, do more, and above all, we've been maybe blessed with more intellect to be able to do those things. And I think that they are a loving family amongst yourselves. And I feel like they're so sad. I just feel very sad for them. Um,
Right.
you
Barbara
know,
says Eric has a state involved now, and Gretchen says Timmy was bullied at school. Kids were mean to him.
oh, I'm sure. Betty had even told, I think it was Eric one day, that they used to lock Timmy in the closet at school.
Oh my goodness.
You know, who knows? But if they did, that's horrible. That would have been terrible.
Yes. Victoria Hall says, this is reality. Yes. Yes. This isn't some fabricated story or some little YouTube drama. This is reality.
It
This
Good
is,
is
good night,
I
totally.
mean,
Stacy. It was nice having you. Hope you come back tomorrow night.
yes. Good night, Stacy.
And Barbara says representatives from the state visited the house today to explain the care they will provide, house cleaning, health care, bathing, etc. And Gretchen says Timmy is now living a good life thanks to Patrick and Eric.
Yes.
Eric will eventually have to go home. He has a family in Georgia. He has his own YouTube channel, which is very successful. Um, but Patrick will be there. So I hope that, um, you know, at least it's going to give, if Timmy has Patrick, I think he'll be okay. And hopefully they'll get a new house and their lives will be better. Um, and that's what I'm keeping, and I'm praying for and keeping my fingers crossed for. I don't know these people, but I am like really attached to them. I get, like we get from watching these videos. And, I just want this endeavor by Eric and Patrick to be successful.
Yeah, Gretchen says Eric is committed to the Whittakers, though.
Yeah,
That's
I think
good.
he is. 100% committed. Okay, ladies,
Wow.
I'm going to go back to the chat. I have enjoyed that.
Okay, thank you
That's
for the update, though. You helped the
Yes,
show a
thank
lot.
you.
that watch it from the beginning, and if you can watch the one video about where BJ calls Mark and tells him that Larry has died, that's going to give you a really good picture. You're going to really
Wow.
kind of see this person.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to watch
All right.
those. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
We loved it.
Okay, ladies, you're great. I will talk to you soon.
Thank
Okay.
you. Funky wants Barbara to come up and talk. And how long are these episodes, Betty? Are they like half an hour usually? 45 minutes?
Like 45 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Barbara Nicolella says, agree. I'm attached from watching them with Patrick and Eric too. Yeah.
Barbara says Funky another time. I'm about to head to bed. Thank you, Barbara.
Yes.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you. Get a good night's sleep. Let's see. Kathy. Lisa
Samantha
says
says, oh, go ahead.
Lisa said she's too chicken to come up.
Mm. Sounds like somebody might be trying gummies. Samantha says, Kathy, you probably took too much. Try it again and start little by little. Wait 30 between each.
Yeah, Kathy took a part of a gummy last night and she went off the rails. She was she was gone. And she only took a part of one.
Wow.
So hers, the ones she got, are really potent. I think she said 1,200 milligrams. That's a lot.
Right. And Barbara says one other thing, watch all the episodes from Soft White Underbelly.
Yes, that's what I've been watching, Barbara, because um, that's where we were told to start from the beginning was the what is it, white underbelly or what, soft
Soft
white
White
underbelly.
Underbelly. Yeah.
Yeah. um, that's where we were told to start because that way we would know the whole background of the whole family story. So that's what I've been watching.
Kathy says I couldn't even type.
Ellie Mae says, what? Kathy, you took 1,200 milligrams? No wonder. No, she only took part of it. She didn't take the whole gummy, but still. Oh, Lisa says, no, too chicken for a gummy. Lisa, they're not bad.
TG Chicago says don't get gummies with THC in them.
Well, mine has THC and what else? Delta 9, THC. I can't remember if it has any CBD in it.
Oh, you got the ultimate gummies then, huh?
Uh huh. And I take one every evening. Why do you say not to get them with THC in them? Samantha says I'd be dead if I took 1,200 milligrams. You'd be splattered on the floor. They'd have to scrape you off the floor.
Wilma says I'm here. I was on the phone. And it sounds like somebody's coming in, no?
Hello.
Oh, there we go. There's
There's
Mima.
Mima.
There I am.
Here she is.
And I changed my picture to Mima. from that show,
Oh,
whatever that show is.
oh, the Whittakers.
No, I forget the name of that show. The young somebody, the young Sheldon, the
Hmm.
young
Oh, the Young Sheldon. I
yeah.
haven't watched that. I
Neither.
watched all of the Big Bang Theory every
Hmm.
season. Loved it.
Yeah, I saw her picture today, and I said, "Well, I'll be her today." Me, ma.
Now I got to look and see who you are.
Well, here's a comment for you, Betty. Ellie Mae
Ooh,
says most of the gummies I see are 10 to 25 milligrams, and you're on 1200 ones, Betty?
exactly.
Wow.
And you all wonder why she's our Betty.
And Gretchen says I took 1,000 milligram my first and only time, was horrible experience. Too afraid to ever try them again.
Yeah, I mean, it does depend on the kind you get, how many milligrams. Pamela Maltese says, Meemaw, is that really you?
It is me. I'm just tired. I went over because I got an SOS this morning that my
No, she's
cousin.
talking about the picture.
Yeah, no, that's not me. That's from Big Bang. Not Big Bang. The young Sheldon. The young Sheldon.
So, what happened with your SOS?
I got an SOS from my cousin's daughter-in-law saying that she was not happy. She wanted to leave. She wanted to go home. She They stole all her stuff. Blah blah blah. So I said I had to shower. I said put on some music. Hopefully she'll change her mood. But um, when I got over there, they had just gotten her antibiotic for her UTI covered by the insurance. It took them all freaking weekend. So she
Wow.
was just sick. You know, she had a UTI. She was not feeling well.
Yeah, I heard UTIs in older people are really makes them hallucinate and all
Yeah,
kinds of
my mother
awful stuff.
hallucinates.
Ooh.
My mother
Yeah,
hallucinates with hers. Yeah,
I
or
guess
she
it's
gets
pretty
really.
serious.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it can turn septic really, really fast. So you got to watch them. And um, she was shivering when I came in, so I knew that the antibiotic that she took was helping her start to fight the UTI. But she got a little better. You know, I just try to explain to her that the kids are doing what they can for her, and
Mm.
her house is too big and she can't live there anymore alone.
Yeah.
And she's just not happy with it, but she's doing this funny thing where she's stealing things of her own from the house when they move it in, and then they're missing things. And well, like I help her get into her pajamas at night, and like the key that locks the buffet up that they brought over, she had in her bra, and and my cousin, her son was looking for it earlier. He's like, "Where did I put that key?"
Oh my gosh.
And it was in her bra. And the other
That's
night,
funny.
she had stuff in her pockets too. So it's a thing. It's just kind of funny. And I said, "Well, I found the key." And they're like, "Oh my god." So anyway, but I made them all dinner. They all love when I cook for them. So
I'm
everybody ate.
sure.
Well, she doesn't. She's not eating, and it worries me. She's eating like a bird.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. I made beef stroganoff for everybody.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hmm.
Camantha says, yes, that happened to my mom too. She was hospitalized for 5 days.
Yeah. UTIs in the elderly are bad. And I just
I,
tried to reiterate to the kids, you got to watch this now. I get that we couldn't get the medicine sooner, but from now on, you got to take care of it right away. So,
I,
Fernan says, Are we going to continue our Whittaker's chat? I think so. Are we?
Am I boring you? I mean, really?
No,
No. And hi, Fernan.
Mm,
I
I
didn't
think we
see
need a
you
little bit of
slip in.
everything.
What?
I think we need a little bit of everything in the show.
You know, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
we could
spent a
talk
good
about
hour on that already.
shoot.
But yeah, you can bring on more comments.
What? Yeah, we could talk about anything you guys want to talk about.
No, I just came home. I was teasing. Um,
Well, is
I
the
listened to the
UTIs,
Whittaker stuff, and I watched a little bit of it too last night. I like it.
are the UTIs mostly in the elderly from dehydration, or do you have
Um,
any idea?
I do have an idea, but men, cover your ears because you won't want to hear this. It's
Good
from
night, Samantha.
it's from collapse of the area down there.
Oh, prolapse kind of, or
Well, more than that, it's from them not having the muscle tone anymore,
uh-huh.
and the area between the two spaces gets closer, and it's harder to clean.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
So, yeah, that's what really is the cause. It's just, as you age, that area is.
Oh,
Right.
hi, Fernan. I love you too.
So,
Rhonda. Rhonda came sneaking in. I never saw her. And I guess she's leaving. She says, everyone have a good night.
night.
Oh, good night, Rhonda. I'm sorry I missed saying hi to you.
Does your
But
Oh,
cousin usually drink enough water though? That's what I was thinking,
she
the
carries
dehydration.
around, she carries around her white, those tall metal things that the kids all like.
Oh, like a tumbler, or yeah.
Yeah. She drinks out of that all day long, and she's in the bathroom peeing every 15 minutes,
Oh,
if
wow.
not less. But I think
Hmm.
that's because of the UTI. But
Right.
yeah, she does drink a lot of water, but she's just eating like a bird now, and I'm worried about that. We're like, she'll take 3 bites of dinner, and then I'm full, and we're like, no, you got to eat a little bit more.
Right.
But anyway, she'll be
TG, give it up. Han is not here tonight.
no harm, huh?
He is not here. No Han Young tonight. She says,
yay.
Han, are you up in the attic? Stop it, TG. He's not here. He's not here.
So I had to stop at the gas station on the way home because I had no junk, and I needed junk tonight.
Junk food?
Yeah, just something sweet. But you get accosted in my neighborhood when you go out at this time of night. It's like, can you buy me a 3 liter, a 2 liter, a Coke? I'm like, no, sorry. But
Walking
yes,
by Face says I used to get those a lot too because I have immune issues.
yeah. Also, not cleaning front to back. Yeah, that's true. It's
Hmm.
true. As they get older, they're just not up to par with a lot of the stuff that they used to be with. But it's
Wow.
it's okay. And she's diabetic too, so that might have something to do with it too.
Right.
It's a conundrum, but I know that my mother and my mother and my aunt in their old age were getting the UTIs too.
Oh,
So,
Anne's in here.
and
And
so,
Brian, are you incognito? Being somebody else, it sounds like?
Well, it looks like Brian that's in here is okay. It looks like Funky knows who Brian is.
ah,
Oh, it's just other people in the chat are kind of filling him out, but he hasn't done anything. So, welcome,
Ellie
Brian.
Ellie says, and incontinence, and the older we get, the worse our immune systems. Yes, that is exactly true. Are and we can't fight things off, right?
Right.
Then there is the fact that females are much more susceptible to UTIs. Yes.
Right.
Um, Anne says, and also loss of moisture after menopause. They make replacement things for that to an issue. Dehydration doesn't help, but it's usually due to dryness and the bladder muscle declining. Yeah, it's all. It sucks to get old, right? Um,
Yes.
Oh, Funky says, I don't know, Brian.
Oh, okay. Kathy says, Brian, you want to hear some tea?
Oh,
And
Lisa
Brian
says
said, some
Brian.
tea?
Yeah,
Mm.
Brian said, or Lisa says, Brian, true facts about UTI. Do you have anything to add? Brian
Mm.
says, some tea? Question mark.
Funky, could Brian be E? I don't know. He's wearing a. Brian is dressed like Santa or something, right? What is he? Some little.
Well, that's
What?
okay
Like an
because
elf or a troll.
Mm.
because we're talking about lady parts and UTIs
Hmm.
and the Whittakers, of course. So, welcome.
What did you think of them, Betty? I know you started watching them today. What did you think?
I'm very intrigued,
Hmm.
but it makes me sad too.
Right.
It
Ti-
makes me very sad.
Timmy makes me sad. He's. I don't know why. Because he's so happy, but he makes me sad because I think of all the years that were wasted.
I know. Oh, okay. Brian says, ha ha, I'm in the UK, ladies. I ain't incognito. I love the Whitakers, though. Okay.
Well, that's good.
Anne says, yes, it does. Sniff, snippet. Ema. Mima.
Hmm. And walking
Okay.
by face says Ray makes me sad. Ray makes me sad too, but not as much as Timmy. But Ray does make me sad. Um, Brian says I've watched the Whitakers a long time.
You want to come up on the panel and talk about it, Brian? I know Betty loves accents.
Oh, she did.
Yes, I do.
And
You
Brian,
TG Chicago says, Han, come out wherever you are.
TG, give it up. He's not
Brian, she'll
here.
have you like what was that movie? The English guy in the movie. They kept changing the actors every year. Doctor No was one, and
Hmm.
oh,
I don't know.
Pierce Bronson was one of the actors who played him. I can't think of the name.
Kathy says, Brian, go up on the panel. Yeah, she wants to hear that accent too.
Hmm.
Kathy's a little frisky tonight. I think she did have a little bit of a gummy. She had a little something, something, or she was sipping the sauce.
Something.
Ellie says my dogs
Happy.
bark every time Ray makes that sound. I have to mute
Oh,
it
yeah.
and use closed caption when Ray is on.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he almost does sound like he's barking.
Brian says Mark used to visit them with a young girl. They took them to a fun fair. You seen that episode? I haven't.
No. Brian, come up here. Please. Come on. Fernand says, Brian, her name is Lauren.
Oh, the girlfriend?
Or the young girl that he was with, I guess. Come on, Brian.
James Bond. That's who I was thinking of. Betty, I have Brian be James Bond in her mind now because he's British, right?
Ooh, yeah. Okay. James Bond. aka Brian,
Mm-hmm.
come up here. Come on. We want to hear your accent. And you said you've been watching them a long time, so come up here and tell us because some of us are fairly new to them.
Double
Come
O
on,
Shepherd.
please.
Yes.
Look, Ellie Mae says, I missed the fun fair. Please, Brian, join the panel and tell us about the fun. Come on, Brian.
So
Brian.
he's up in the northeast of the UK. I'm known as a Geordie. Haha. Ooh.
Mm, Brian, come on.
He says,
All
haha,
the
sipping the
ladies are
sauce.
asking for you.
There's the link, Brian. Hit the
Come
link.
on.
Lauren used to help Mark. She was so pretty, and Ray just loved her, says Quiet.
Aw. Brian.
So, what did you all do today? Anything exciting?
Well,
Gee
not
whiz.
really.
Gee whiz.
Watched. I watched the Whittakers.
Susie. What'd you all do?
Anybody.
Anyone? Anyone?
And all of you family members out there.
Anyone do anything exciting?
I was at the doctor's, but that's about it. If you want to
Oh,
call it exciting.
did he give you anything for that cold?
No, waiting and seeing.
We don't eat people alive, Brian. We may munch a little, but no, that's just about it.
Betty will
Brian
flirt
says,
with you a lot, Brian. She's
Brian
quite the
says,
flirt.
yeah,
I'm
Oh,
Daniel
Brian
Crane,
says you
James Bond.
women would eat me
we,
alive.
we
Ha
will,
ha.
we will not eat you alive. We might nibble a little bit.
See,
Oh,
I said
Betty
See,
what?
will.
just little gentle nibbles though, nothing bad. Kathy says, Brian, you and Betty will get along well. She's chewing on gummies. I already done chewed on the gummy. That gummy is gone.
Um, Deb says, Brian, how far are you from Newton, Aycliffe County?
Blessed with
Oh,
a purpose says, Brian, please go up. My 4-year-old Echo is saying go up.
come on, Brian. Up you come.
Come on the chat. We need
Has
some.
the link been put on there for
Yep.
me yet?
Yes, yes. Up
Okay.
you come. Come now.
Have we heard from D Deb tonight? Any word? What's up?
I texted her earlier
Mm-hmm.
this evening to
Mm-hmm.
check in with her, and she said that today wasn't as good a day as yesterday was,
Uh-oh.
that she's been having a little bit harder time breathing today, and she's
Mm,
been coughing a lot more, which in turn hurts her ribs.
right.
So she just said that she's ready to get out of that hospital. And she said, I think it should be soon. I'm thinking, not the way it's sounding.
Yeah.
But she said she should be out of the hospital soon. She misses all of us and she can't wait to get back with us.
Well, we miss her.
I
It's
told her
Lisa's
that.
Lisa says no, I've had a toothache all day. Those are the worst.
ugh. If you have any cloves in your house, put a clove on your toothache, and it will numb the area.
Ooh, I love cloves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hear a rapper.
It's not me.
You're the one always having the snacks, Miss Betty.
Yeah, and Miss Betty's about to head into the kitchen to get her snack.
Oh, what's on the menu?
You guys will never guess.
Oh, Brian says ha 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 ha, chewing on a gummy, ha ha.
Brian, get up here. Come on. You guys will never guess what my little snack is.
Um.
I think it'd be fun to hear Brian's accent. I'm sure Betty will like it.
Hmm.
What are
Can
you?
anybody can
You're
anybody guess what my snack is tonight?
Whoppers,
Nope. Nope. No Twix.
nibs.
Nope. I'll tell you because you'll never guess. Pumpkin ice cream. That's
Ellie
right.
Mae got it.
I said it. Ellie Mae got it.
Yeah.
Where'd
She
you
got
get it at?
it
Where'd you get your pumpkin ice cream?
at a different Publix.
Oh,
Yep. John got out and ran to the store. I don't remember what he went for. But anyway, he went to a different Publix today and they had it. He got me 2 half gallons of it.
wow.
Victoria Hall says pumpkin bread, but no, but pumpkin bread, I love that too.
You know what
Yes.
kind of candy bar I got tonight?
What'd you get?
A zero. A zero.
I don't even remember what they are. I mean, I heard of them, but I can't remember
It's
what
like a
they are.
white. It's like a white Milky Way kind of, but not.
Okay.
It's got like a fudge, and then caramel, and then peanut, and then almond nugget.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
Wait a
what I
minute,
got.
Lisa. Lisa, how do I have 3 kinds of ice cream?
You had, didn't you have some cherry ice cream and something else last night you were saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and the peppermint stick ice cream. Okay,
Oh,
listen. Get this.
It's all gone?
No, I opened it up and I was sitting here eating it, but it was because I'm in the living room and it was dark, and I'm
right,
eating it, and I
right.
come across something kind of crunchy. I'm like, "Ooh, good, a piece of peppermint."
Yeah.
Crunch into it, and I'm like, tastes like peppermint."
What was
But I
it?
keep eating, and I'm all of a sudden I'm tasting like lime, and I'm what the? So I put my phone light on it, and it was a strawberry, lime, some kind of pepper ice cream.
Ew.
I'm like,
Wow.
oh, no wonder I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I told John about it. I told him, uh, and I can see how he may have grabbed the wrong one because
Uh.
if you just glance at the container, it
Mm-hmm.
almost does look like a red and a green, which is probably the lime and the chili. So he grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, wow.
So he was going to go to replace it with peppermint ice cream, but he decided to go to a different Publix
Go.
and they had
Hey,
the
stop.
pumpkin ice cream. So I got rid of that other ice cream. I didn't like it. So I have 2 pumpkin ice creams
In a pepper.
and the cherry one, the
Oh,
Oh,
dark
he got you
cherry.
2 pumpkins, 2 containers, huh?
Yep, and I'm about to go in there and get some.
Oh, wow. Anne says she used to like those.
Like what?
The candy bar, the zeros, or
uh-huh.
whatever Mima was
Oh,
talking about, I believe.
Clarabelle. Look who's here. Clarabelle.
Clarabelle hasn't been here in a while.
She said, good to see you all. I've not long woke up. It's 4:47. Where are you, Clarabelle?
Isn't she in Australia too?
Clarabelle, where are you? Wilma No, Wilma, not 3 gallons of ice cream.
3 half gallons.
3 half gallons of ice cream. Two 2 half gallons of pumpkin and a half gallon of the dark cherry or whatever it is. Meemaw, why aren't you a baby? What?
What kind of baby?
Wilma said that. She said, Meemaw, why aren't you a baby? What?
I don't get that. I was playing with Bing the baby. He's been a baby. He missed me, so he's like all over me. Poor little puppy.
Wilma, what are you talking
Oh, on
about?
my picture.
Oh, on your picture.
Because I saw that, and that's Mima on the Young Sheldon. Her name is Mima. So
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my ice cream.
go get your ice cream.
And I'm not going to mute it, so deal with it.
Well, you go get your ice cream, and we will hold the line for you.
I'm putting the steak away. I'm getting my pumpkin ice cream.
Quiet but Fearless is stuck on peanut butter M&Ms. Well, now I'm having a couple of those Nerds gummy clusters because I wanted something sour. So I just need sugar tonight, I guess. I'm in a sugar mood. Gee whiz, are you awake? Gee whiz. I think she's indisposed. Oh, Wilma loves gummy clusters too. See, Wilma, you're my spirit animal. We like the same things. Hi, blessed and adorable little guy. How is blessed little guy? Is he doing good? He's so cute, your little one. I know. I love he was his baby photo. So you guys don't like the Meemaw photo? Okay, I'll change it back. Hang on. I will put it back to where we were. There. Is that better? You have the little Dorothea. Well, another guy bit the dust, Meemaw, and Betty scared Brian off. Well, I think Brian might have been somebody else, and we were just putting the pressure on too much for him to come on the chat. But that's just my opinion.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing really. Brian left, I think.
He left?
Yeah, I think we pressured him too much,
Oh,
and
I wanted to hear his
he may have
accent.
been he may have been somebody else. You know.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, good then. We scared him away.
Yeah. Betty, where's my ice cream? Says Pamela.
Huh. About to be in my mouth.
Oh, we got a shot today, Bless. Oh, poor
What
little
happened?
fellow. Bless little boy got his shots today.
Oh,
Is he all sore? Poor baby. Poor.
Wilma says you missed me. I missed you last night when your little butt didn't come into the chat until an hour later.
Yeah, she wanted somebody to be a little bit shady with.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Kathy says, well, it was fun while it lasted. Ellie says,
Mm.
I don't think female issues was the tea Brian was looking for. No, I don't think so either. But
Oh well.
we cover all
Hey.
topics on the channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think Susie Q and G Wiz are out at Walking My Faith. No, Susie's here. Right, Susie?
I'm here.
She's here. Oh, you're here, Gina. You're here.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah.
Where you
I've
been?
just been listening. You know what? I've just been listening because honestly, I didn't get a chance to watch anything just yet. My day went in all kinds of directions. It
Oh
wasn't a bad
no.
day. I just, no, 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 no. I had a surprise visitor and hadn't seen him in a while, and he
Oh,
hung out. And yeah,
Aw.
yeah, one of my bonus kids stopped in.
a gentleman
So,
caller. Ooh,
bonus child.
I'm teasing.
Yes.
Well, that's sweet. You mean
So,
you didn't get your conjunction junction?
no,
I certainly didn't either.
no.
Ellie Mae says, speaking of shady, where is Slim? I don't know. Did Slim leave? Slim, where are you?
I don't know. Most men head for the door when women's issues are being discussed. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true.
They don't want to listen to it.
Right,
They're like, oh Lord, they're going to start talking about women crap. I don't want to hear it.
right.
Um, Walking says you need to watch the shorts that Eric puts on YouTube. They are so cute. I watched the one today when Timmy was watching Barney. I
I'm
thought
going to have to watch that one.
it was Caillou. He was watching Caillou too. I think he likes Caillou. I used to like Caillou when my son was little.
I
It
don't know
wasn't.
that one.
It wasn't as dumb as some of the other ones.
I never saw it.
No,
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I used to hate the Arthur ones. Those would drive me nuts. And Fairly Odd Parents drove me nuts.
What about SpongeBob?
I could handle SpongeBob.
I like SpongeBob.
What
I
was the
think
other
it's
one you
cute.
watched? The one with the really smart kid. I forget that one. He used to watch that. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I like Clifford.
I've never I've never seen it. I mean,
No,
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
yeah. That's why I love Todd and Lexington. They can handle the heat from all us distrags. Oh, he
Yes,
likes Paw Patrol too? How sweet.
yes, TG. Lexington is male. Oh, I shouldn't have told her that. Oh no. She'll be like, well, forget Han.
No,
I
Lexington.
got Lexington.
TG is like a dog with a bone when those men come in here.
Hmm.
Ren and Stimpy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Mm-hmm. So, did anybody do anything exciting today? in the chat?
Oh,
No, not really. We
Mm-hmm.
just talked about the Whittakers.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that ice cream, Betty?
Yum. And it's got little pieces of like pie dough, like pie
Oh, the
crust.
crust.
Oh,
Not
nice.
dough, but crust. Crust.
Wow.
Nice.
Mmm.
ooh,
It's good. Let's see.
gourmet, huh?
Oh, it's good. It's
Oh,
limited edition.
I see. Wilma said she fixed her toilet that kept running. Well, that's a good thing.
Very good. I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, is that why John's around?
Yep.
Yep. Is he
He
a
does he
handy?
does my honey-do list.
He does your honeydew. Is he a handy dandy man?
Yes he is.
Wilma,
Yes he is.
how is the bear? Is it still hanging around, or has it moved on to
Oh
greener,
yeah.
greener pastures?
Tell, tell us
Oh,
about the
wow.
bear.
Sounds like Ann Carmichael is talented in other ways too. She says, watched a couple of vlogs on making a quilt.
Ooh,
Ooh,
My mother made quilts.
did she?
Mm-hmm. I
What
have
brand
them
ice
now.
cream, Betty?
Huh?
What brand ice cream, Betty? Quiet but fearless wants to know.
Oh, it's Publix.
It's the house brand.
Yes.
The house brand.
well,
He must have scored big, though, getting you that pumpkin ice cream. He probably came in with a smile on his face.
Oh yes, he did.
He probably is on the top shelf for the entire week now.
That's right.
So important.
That's right.
Wilma says she hasn't seen the bear.
Oh.
Lexington says you get yourself a new floater at Wilma. What's a floater? Is that
Huh?
for
Oh,
fishing
the
or what?
toilet.
Oh, the
mhm.
toilet. Yeah, you do get a new floater.
Yeah.
Um, yes, Lisa. How are you feeling, Gee Whiz? Ferdinand asks.
You know what? I'm better. I'm better. I'm not all the way there yet, but thank you for asking. Still
And
sore.
yeah, Anne says, want to learn how to sew a quilt, but first I have to learn to thread a machine. Well, there's the threaders you can try and use. They help a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you put a little bit of wax on the end of the thread, it helps too to get it
No,
through.
I think she's
Oh,
talking about running the
Pam.
thread all the way down.
Yeah. Yes, Pam. Jacksonville store. It's
Mm,
spelled Publix. Publix.
Publix. Mm, some of the quilts are works of art. Yes, they are.
My mother made beautiful quilts, and I have them.
You have all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's nice. That's
Did you
nice.
did you learn the art too?
Nah, I was young when she worked on quilts, and I didn't care about that. I'd rather be outside.
I learned how to sew in high school.
Me too.
Hmm. But
I,
I
I
never.
started when I started when I was a little bit younger than high school. I was still like you, early middle school.
Hmm.
A lot of fun. I was competing with the teenagers by the age of 13, 14. the older teenagers. They didn't like it though. They were they didn't like it. They thought, what's this young kid doing in here? That's okay.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
You know, they don't have classes like that anymore, like home economics
Right,
and typing class. Well, everybody uses computers, so. But I mean, and sewing, you know?
right. Classes that made, I mean, that kind of helped form you a little bit, kind of gave you a clue what life was about.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now they've got their cell phones, there's DoorDash and
Exactly.
yeah.
Wilma says, I had to replace the fill valve. Fill valve? I don't know what that is. I wouldn't even know how to do it.
It's not real hard.
Walking by Faith says, Mima, are you going to post any of the material you have for sale anywhere? I'd love to see some. Yeah, I think she said she had like 30 totes of it. Might be some
Wow.
Mima.
vintage material in there too.
Mima.
She may have us on mute. I do that.
Mima.
What?
Where'd you go?
I took a little cat nap for about 30 seconds.
Uh,
Walking by Faith is asking about the material.
Um, we have to figure out what to do because she had about 30 bins. I'm not lying. 30 bins of material.
Wow.
Um, and we're going to probably put it up in the local stuff of what it is. I've
Is it
seen
continuous or is it
no, it's like
already cut?
it'll be like a yard and a half here, 2 yards here, a yard here, So
Wow.
it's not. I haven't seen much that's more than 2 yards. So, but it's all different stuff. I even saw Jaguar, the football team. Their logo,
oh, wow.
right? So if there's something you're looking for, I can look for it. But they closed all the Joanne fabrics, so the only place for people to buy fabric now is Walmart or online. So
And not Michael's. Yeah,
Hobby
Michael's.
Lobby, I think.
Michael's and
Hobby
Hobby
Lobby.
Lobby. Yeah.
Hobby Lobby has some, and Michael's has some, but it's not like it was at Joann's.
Right, exactly.
No.
Yeah, it sounds like she'd love to see some. Where's it going to be for sale? Yeah, so she's interested. It's probably a lot of vintage, I would imagine, material in there too.
You know, I people were bringing up some jean material. Um, I really haven't had a chance to go out and look at it, other than I walked out and I went, "Oh my God," pretty much, and that was about as far as I got.
Really.
It's just plethora. But if you're a sewer and there's something you want, um,
So it's a lot of areas. It's not just limited to quilting.
well, what she had was she has this machine, an embroidery machine, but it's an industrial size embroidery machine.
Wow.
Is that like called a
Yeah.
serger or something?
No,
No,
No.
different.
it's
Yes.
huge. It's huge. and she could do stuff on the computer, and then the machine would start working or something.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
wow.
And there was discs and all sorts of things. I don't understand how it
Wow.
Wow.
works, but that's what she has. And the machine is for sale, too. But if the machine is like, I don't know, between 15 and 18 years old, maybe, but still in great
You
condition. It looks brand new. Um,
you know
so
what though? That's gonna you gotta auction some of that. I don't know if you're
yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I haven't had a chance to find a value on the machine. I know how much it was purchased for way back
mm,
when, but I don't think it's anywhere near that. But there's one of my son's friends who he went to high school with is a
mm,
designer and he does clothes and stuff. And I really would love if he could get it because he would use it, you know?
mhm.
So, but I mean, I think the lowest price I saw right now was about 13 grand for the machine.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't think he can afford it, but we'll see what happens with that. But she's got all the hoops that go with it, and all the
Mhm.
thread, and oh my god,
Good night,
Wow.
quiet.
I don't
That's a
know how to.
dream.
Yeah, it is a dream, and I don't know how all the into all of it. You know,
Right.
you'd have to be in that um, life of that. And I know she used to travel and stuff and go on convention stuff a long time ago, but
Right.
yeah,
Anne says auction is a good idea.
yeah, I think so. I'm going to go to. Well, I'm going to call auction houses tomorrow because their bedroom set. We looked it up today, and it's insane. It's Henrigen, if you know what that is. It's a very nice Burlwood set. It was my aunt and uncle's. And they had two of the long dressers, not just one. There were two.
Wow.
Really.
Yeah. So it's beautiful stuff. It's worth a. It's selling now for around 5 grand. And I said,
Wow.
I think it should go to auction. That too, you know.
Mhm.
But we'd have to get it to the auction house. So we're gonna try to see if they take something like that too. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's
It's
tell me what
beautiful.
right?
It's absolutely
Wow.
beautiful furniture, you know.
Somebody will
Wow.
buy it.
Yeah, but you don't want to give it away. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Especially when that money's needed.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
take it to the auction, somebody's definitely going to buy it and somebody's
Right,
going to pay decent money.
right. It's really heavy stuff too, though. So we'll have to see if they want it first. So that's kind of what we're taking pictures and stuff and doing that. And there's a whole set of Vilroy and Bach. It's called Mariposa. It's like probably I haven't counted the plates, but it's probably 12 place settings plus all the extra place settings: a a pot, a teapot, some
Wow.
casserole bowls, some regular serving bowls, butter things. You know, it's
Wow.
crazy. It was all my aunt and uncles, and then my cousin got it. You know, so they were
Nice.
they only had two kids in their family, right? I came from seven, so anyway,
I
Victoria
know.
says, does she have yarn? So you are a knitter crocheter, Victoria?
I haven't seen any yarn, so
That's getting up there in price too, I've noticed.
I
Oh, they're
there
really proud of yarn.
there might be some yarn because she did crochet. She was a crocheter, so
Mhm.
there might be some, but I haven't seen it myself.
Yeah, Ellie Mae says it's a shame that Joanne's went out of business. I used to like to go there.
I know. I loved it.
I like Joanne's too.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they went out of business.
Because I don't know. I
I always
don't,
thought that Joanne's was a little more out, like high priced,
it was.
like too high, too high.
It it
That
was.
was the last place I would go when we had Hancock's. I don't know if anybody has ever
Yeah,
heard of
Hancock.
Hancock's.
Yeah, Hancock's was back in Illinois. I liked Hancock's too.
Well, what we had out here closed, and just it was sad because that was our go-to. It's like, oh joy, go to Joanne's.
See, what I liked about Joann's is that you could find just about any kind of fabric you were looking for.
Uh huh.
And there's not a lot of places that carry that amount of fabric, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, if there was a certain kind of fabric you were looking for, normally you could find it at Joann's. But they were pricier.
Mhm.
We also had Cloth World. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I've been sitting here thinking Cloth World. I don't know what happened to them, but yeah.
There used to
And
be
then
a lot.
Walmart will be the death of all the crafting.
Yep.
They had that abundant area that had everything, and then bloop, down it went,
Yeah, Walmart used to have a lot more material. They don't anymore.
No, they
right?
sure don't. They don't have much at all.
The yarn is down to nothing too.
So that's what I'm saying. Doesn't leave very many places where you can buy fabric.
Right.
True.
Well, you can buy it online, but it's expensive.
Yeah,
You can buy it on Etsy. You can buy
that too.
fabric on
Yes.
Etsy.
The problem is when I buy fabric, I like to be able to actually see it and feel it.
Right.
Yes,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
check the quality.
Yep.
Victoria says Joanne's is my favorite place to brainstorm projects.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad
And
they
she
couldn't stay
crochets.
open.
It is
Victoria
sad.
crochets, yeah. And
Ask her.
Anne likes Michael's over Hobby Lobby, I guess.
Mhm.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go wash my bowl.
Go wash your.
Oh, Kitty Lover says my friend worked at Joanne's. I got a ton of stuff 75% off before the
Wow,
closing. Material, buttons, zippers, craft stuff.
nice. Good for you, kitty lover.
Yeah, I like Joanne's fabrics a lot. They had really good upholstery fabric and curtain fabric.
Mhm. They did have a good variety. I will give them
Mm-hmm.
that. I just thought it was expensive.
Yeah, you really have
Very
to take
expensive.
advantage of the coupons.
But nothing's cheap anymore. At least it seems that way.
Wow.
I need to find a faux fur of a tiger, more in the animated direction. I know it exists because they make costumes.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Did you guys
back.
miss me?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything good?
Nah, we're just
We're just
talking
talking
shop.
about crafting still. Kitty Lover says, I was
Okay.
so upset they closed. I shop there a lot for my crafting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And she also says, I was getting almost a full bolt for $3 or $4.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I always loved to sew.
I do too.
I don't do it
Mm-hmm.
anymore because, you know,
Buy stuff cheaper than all the fabrics and
that
stuff,
is true.
probably.
Yeah.
And you get to try it on.
Mm-hmm.
I made
Mm-hmm.
when that illness back started back in 2020. You know that
Oh,
I
Mm-hmm.
made
yeah.
I made masks for where my son worked
Oh,
for
good idea.
all the employees. I
Good
sewed
idea.
I sewed masks until corporate got them their own, but I mean it
Eh,
worked. It worked for about a month and a half. You know,
Hey,
everybody wore the masks.
uh-uh.
you now were you selling them?
No, no,
Oh,
his boss bought all the material and stuff, and
oh,
sewed
okay.
them for everyone.
See, because I had when it first came about, and they were sending everybody home to work and everything, but before they did, and we were all going in the office,
Hmm.
somebody had a friend that made
Mm-hmm.
the masks, and she
Hmm.
had all kinds of fabrics. So you all you had to do is just tell her what fabric you wanted, and she would make the mask. And I think they were like $10 each, but they were nice. I mean, they were, a nice heavy duty fabric mask.
Wow, you
Uh,
got a deal, kitty lover. She bought a machine um that was 500 plus for $80. Wow,
wow!
Her youngest son
Wow.
bought it
Oh
for
my
her. Sounds
god!
like he's a good boy to you.
that's nice.
Bringing her mums and getting her a machine. Did he work there, Kitty Lover? Or
Wow!
Nice.
Dang, that was a
And
deal.
right. And Lisa, I need a piece of animated tiger faux fabric.
You need a piece of animated tiger faux fabric. I
Yes.
will look. I will look.
oh, he got it
I
for
will
Kitty
pay
Lover
for it.
for Mother's Day. The sewing machine.
Oh,
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
nice. I've
Ellie
got a
Mae
handful
says.
of sewing machines.
Ellie Mae says I was so mad I missed the Joann's closing sales. Yeah, I'm sure they were marked down to next to nothing. Obviously.
You know what they always
Right.
had priced high was their fake flowers, but they were so beautiful. They're silk flowers.
Yeah. Now Hobby Lobby.
Yep.
That's where I bought quite a few of my fake flowers, and they are pricey. They're very
Yes, they
pricey,
are.
but they are beautiful. I mean, the quality of them, they're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
lifelike.
Yes, yes, they are.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Let's see, what did we miss?
I don't know.
Yeah, and Ellie Mae said yes, Betty. And color often isn't right on. That's true. That is absolutely true because it's not going to look perfect on camera, not
Mm-hmm.
like in person.
Right.
Because the lighting can, it can transpose the actual color. Oh, I
Um,
hear
Ah, there
bleh.
he is. There he is. What's the
Oh,
matter?
Treasures by Jim just got here.
What's the matter?
hello,
Hi,
treasures.
Treasures.
Hi, how are you?
Kitty says I got the markdown price plus 30% off. That's why I got it. The
Nah.
flowers I got for less than $1. I stocked up. Oh, I
Ooh,
would have done.
Wow.
nice.
Oh, Bean, stop. You're a little brat.
He wants ice cream.
No, doesn't get. He's got a sensitive tummy, this one. Chihuahuas do.
Oh, that's
Ice cream,
true.
ice cream makes chihuahuas have bloody poops.
Uh-oh.
Huh,
Or at least my last one did.
that's
So
weird.
yeah, their stomachs are kind of sensitive. Except for except for uh, Mexican food. He loves that. Ugh.
I
If
would think that would mess with his stomach.
no, if my son leaves a taco or something like
Huh.
a piece next to his bed, that this dog has got it. He's on it.
Lisa Peterson says, admirable to sew masks during COVID. Thank you.
Yeah, I sewed a lot.
Yes.
I sewed about 300 for his
Yeah,
coworkers.
I
that
didn't make
was
that
that
many.
was very admirable of you. It was.
I was making masks out of the crown bags. I had a friend of mine that,
Crown Royals,
yes,
nice. They
huh.
must have been
You know,
soft.
yes, they are. And what's cool about them is you use the whole bag,
Yeah.
and so it didn't tie on your ears, or
Uh huh.
you didn't above. Oh, it was great. You just put it on there, adjust it, and you're ready to go.
Ow, Bing, get out! I followed one of the. He was on my head. I followed one of the hospitals here who has. It's probably one of the best hospitals for asthma in the country, and I followed the mask
Nice.
that they were telling people to make. So it was like double layered and stuff. I still have the forms for them in case we have to do it again someday.
The
You know.
Lord knows, huh?
Yeah. So, but I think that those things are probably easier to get now. I mean, but you never know though.
Mm,
But
you don't.
anyway,
Right, y'all. I know it's not
I'm
super late, but
I'm really
it's getting
tired.
there.
I'm really tired.
Because
How
I
about
know the next
everyone
time I
else?
close my eyes, they're not going to open for at least, hopefully a couple
Well,
hours.
it looks like most of our family ditched us.
And we only had 50 likes tonight,
And
and that's really sad.
What?
that's
Yes,
bad.
I'm sad about our likes lately.
We only had 69 last night.
I know. So if you haven't liked it, please like it now. Hit the like button.
Right. Keep us alive, y'all.
We don't have to stay up late tonight. I have to watch my soap opera before I go back to bed. See what
Kitty
Right?
Lover says, wait a minute. Is Kitty Lover ragging on me? Hold up. Oh, Oh, okay. Kitty Lover says, who had pumpkin ice cream with about 6 exclamation marks? And then Wilma says, in all capital letters, Bad Betty had pumpkin ice cream.
she
And Kitty
certainly
Lover
did.
said, Wilma. And did she share? Nope. I sure did. Wilma said, Kitty, nope, she didn't. That's right. I did not.
And Kitty Lover says, "Oh my, bold Betty, you didn't share your ice
That's
cream.
right. Damn sure didn't.
You got 2 tubs of it too, not one
Yep.
but two."
Yep.
Well,
That's right.
you all, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I'll fall asleep in the
Yeah.
chat again,
All
and
right.
I'll be sawing logs like JD the other night here.
All right, guys.
You
We're
guys
going to
can
call it a night.
talk though. It could be late.
I'm getting kind of tired.
Late.
I'm
Right.
pretty tired too. I think everybody's
I-
been running on empty, feeling cruddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. And that might be it too. Thanks everybody that's here.
Thank
Yes,
you,
thank
Thomas.
you.
Appreciate all of you.
And
Our
Okay, good
our
night,
faithful
everybody.
family.
good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Love you guys.
Good night.
Everybody, Lexington.